Hey, what's going on, guys? In this video, I am going to teach you how to replace a water valve or a stop valve, okay? I know sometimes these valves can get rusty and they start leaking, and so you have to replace them. As a homeowner or as a handyman, at some point, you will end up doing that plumbing work, okay? Don't need to spend all kinds of money. I'm going to show you how to do it the easiest way and the fastest way. Obviously, my video took a little bit longer. Why? Because I'm doing this step by step and I'm recording it for you guys, okay? So I hope you guys like this video. Hit the subscribe button and notification bell so you can get more handyman services videos that can benefit you and the people around you. Thank you so much, and we'll see you in the video.
Okay, so this is a water valve underneath your sink. Okay, these valves here, what they do is they allow you to close out the water line from here up to the actual kitchen faucet or the bathroom sink. Okay, and so when you found a leak and it's super oxidated like that, and there's obviously it's going to cause the leaks, and then it starts damaging the actual vanity floor. So what you want to do is, to be able to replace one of these, you have to make sure you cut the copper first. Okay, that's the first step. So close out. Better yet, let's take one step back. What you want to do is you want to turn off the water from the main line downstairs, typically in the basement or crawl space. So shut off the water to the entire house and then shut this off. And then what you want to do is you want to turn on your water faucet from downstairs if there's a bathroom, and that way you can just start releasing all the water that's left in these lines. Okay, so turn off the water completely, number one. Number two, we're gonna go ahead and install a new water valve. Okay, and this is a push to connect fitting, shark bite, easy install that you can do. And this one is a 1/2 to 3/8. Okay, the 1/2 means that this line here is 1/2 an inch in thickness, and that's typically what a water line thickness is. Okay, so that's going to be that first portion. Okay, the 1/2 inch, and then it's going to be the 3/8. The 3/8 is this little valve that's right here, right? It's this little nut, and so this portion of the actual line is 3/8 of an inch. And so that is going to be the size of the line that goes into the new valve. So let me show you what I'm talking about here. All right, so this is the new valve, okay? It's the new shutoff valve. And this here, this portion here is going to now be inserted into this bottom portion of the copper. Okay, it's literally going to be a push to connect, meaning all you have to do is insert it in here. Okay, you're going to insert the copper pipe, and you're going to push down and make sure it's snug in there really well. And once you hear it click in there and it's pushed all the way through, then it should be completely secured. Okay, I really like these because it's very easy to swap out these. You don't have to do any soldering. You don't have to do anything else. It's just a push to connect. And on this side here, okay, now on this side, let's see if I can get that. Okay, you see how there's thread there? So the new line is going to connect to this section. Okay, now let me show you the new line. So these lines are old. They're copper, and it's probably the best to go ahead and swap out. So this is the faucet line. Okay, as you can see here, it says 1/2 inch, right, and 3/8 to the actual valve. See if I can get that closer. Okay, there it is. So the compression, so 3/8 of an inch compression to the actual valve here. That's where that's going to connect, and then the 1/2 inch is going to go up to the bottom of the faucet so that the faucet can receive water and it's able to dispense water. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and install this. Okay, so let's go ahead, and first we have to go ahead and cut the actual copper wire, the copper pipe. Okay, and you're gonna grab a cutter, and this is one that I got from Home Depot. You can grab one yourself, or you can look on Amazon and find one. But this here is going to allow you to actually cut the copper. Okay, so let's go ahead. See this wheel here? This wheel right here allows you to go ahead and cut the actual copper pipe so you can install the new valve. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that first. I'm going to go ahead and turn this in here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get a nice snug fit, and then I'm going to turn. And so when you turn, you're going to turn like maybe once or twice, and then you're going to tighten a little bit more, just a little bit, and then you're going to turn again, maybe give it once and then twice, and then just tighten a little bit more, and then you're going to turn. Okay, once and twice, and then you're going to tighten a little bit more, and then you're just going to keep rotating this cutter around. Okay, and there's a second again, and then just tighten a little bit more. Okay, and there's one, and there's two, and then just tighten a little bit more, twice this time. Looks like it's ready. There we go, and it's been cut. So you can see there, the line's been completely cut now. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we have to go ahead and sand this down. Okay, so we're gonna get some sandpaper here. Okay, we're gonna get some sandpaper, and we're gonna have to sand it down. Looks pretty clean. You always want to do this step. You never want to miss this step, okay? You got to clean up the new line so that we can insert the new valve in there, okay? So now let's move on to the next step. And so what we're going to do now is we're going to take the push to connect fitting and we're going to insert it. Let's see if I can get a better angle for you. Give me a second here. And I'm doing this step by step so you guys have the ability to do the same in the future, okay? All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and take this valve, and I want this face to the front, okay? So we're gonna go ahead and insert it. So it's there. You're gonna hear a clicking sound once it's ready to be installed. There we go. Now it's inserted. So when you try to pull, it does not come out. And so this valve now is installed correctly. Now what you wanna do is to see how this knob is turned to the right. That means that the valve is closed. When it's parallel, right? When it's parallel to the actual copper pipe, that means it's turned on. That is on. That means that the line of water is going all the way through up to the faucet. Okay, there it's closed, there it's on. Okay, so what you want to do is you always want to make sure it's off, because once you're ready to turn on the main line, the water's going to come out through here. So make sure this is closed every single time. Okay, now what you want to do is you want to go ahead and get your braided line, right? This braided line. See if I can zoom out a bit. And what you want to do is connect this. Now let's just say that this was already connected up high up here, and it was already connected to the faucet. So this line here, it's the 1/2 inch. Okay, the 1/2 inch is going to go up to the faucet, and the 3/8, which is the little guy, is going to go down here. And so what you want to do is you want to insert it here, and then just turn it. But before you do that, right? But before you want to do that, anything that's got to do with water, what you want to do is anything that's got to do with water, you want to go ahead and put some Teflon tape, okay? And what you want to do is you want to do this, okay, to the male portion of the fitting, okay? So this is turning here. Take a small piece and just turn it around, okay? You don't need to put a whole lot, okay? Just make sure you hug it maybe 2 or 3 times. And now it's ready to go. So now you can go ahead and insert this fitting, okay, on this end, and then tighten it up, and you should see no water leak, okay? So that's how you install this portion of the shower valve, okay? I mean of the water valve. So that's how you install that. Very simple, very easy, not hard to do. Make sure you follow the steps exactly as I did. And now it's time to insert this, and you can start placing the 1/2 inch up underneath to the actual faucet, okay? So up there is where your faucet is located for your bathroom or kitchen or wherever. Okay, and that's how you install that valve.
So did that video help? I hope it did. I hope it gave you a visual. I hope it gave you a way to say, all right, you know what, I can do this. So if it did, please hit that thumbs button. That way YouTube knows that people will benefit from this video. Okay, thanks for watching, guys. Continue to scroll through our other videos, find out and see if there's anything else that you need to learn how to fix in our channel. Thank you, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.